That man Emmanuel Forbes got blessed by a third stringer. Let's talk about it.
How I feel? Blessed. What I want?
Get back slow. I love the way she rock it. I love the way she move it, shake it on me. When she cry for him, the shawty is the winner. You can tell that shawty's no beginner. She's confident. I love the way she move it.
YouTube, what's going on? It's Juan Gotti here. We on the Washington Commanders video, and in today's video, I'm coming on here with the video where we're going to be talking about the Washington Commanders preseason matchup that just happened versus the New York Jets. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. But before we do, make sure you guys go down below, leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel if you are new, turn on post notifications so you get notified when I upload new videos like this to the channel. We're on the road to 8,000 subscribers, so it'd be greatly appreciated if you can reach that goal as soon as possible. Thank you so much. Let's get straight to it. So ladies and gentlemen, new season is here. So season 2 of Command Extra Post Game Show is live. Right now, you can call the number 240-303-2936 to have your voicemail heard on the show. You call in, give your instant reaction report to the game that we just finished watching, whatever you want to say, and we are going to play your voicemail on the next episode of Command Extra Post Game Show. 240-303-2936. Call in right now. Don't waste any more time. Alrighty, let's get to this recap, man. It feels good to have football back. Am I right, land? Long all season with new changes from top to bottom. Dan Quinn, Jaden Daniels, Cliff Kingsbury, Joe Witt Jr., and we're finally here. I first want to start by saying this, man. Jaden Daniels, ooh-wee, man. Did y'all see that pretty ball down the sideline to Dyami Brown, man? That ball was absolutely beautiful. Couldn't been placed any more better. And I'm just like, bro, we got this for the foreseeable future. Dyami Brown, like I said before, has to prove it big this year. He's a guy that works hard in the offseason each year, and every single time he's on the offseason grind, he's putting the work in, but it never seemed to translate to the game field the first 3 seasons. But part of that due to the coaching staff and not really having a good quarterback. However, now Dyami Brown is seeming to continue to make noise. It was never in doubt that he was going to make this roster after we got to training camp. Like, before training camp, a lot of people thought he wasn't going to make this roster. Some people thought he was going to get cut. After training camp and during training camp, you're hearing his name constantly. So it's like, okay, Dyami Brown's not going nowhere. Then he finally was able to make it translate to the preseason field and making a catch. But his biggest thing is consistency. Like, Dyami, he makes good catches here and there. Can he do that more often? Can he do that more often? So Jaden Daniels hits Dyami Brown down the sideline for a nice gain, and then on that drive we got a pass to Terry McLaurin that was completed for a couple yards. The running game was really good. Brian Robinson looking in mid-season form, bro. We had a toss out to the left. B-Rob was able to get a couple yards off that. We came out in a pistol formation. I said, whoa, whoa, whoa. What is this? 2012 RG3? We had the pistol formation active. I'm like, uh-oh. Then that boy JD5 was able to use his legs to get in the end zone, bro. I was so happy to see that. But the fan in me was like, no, I don't want him to get out. I want him to stay in. But again, it's preseason. We know he's QB1. We know he is the future of this franchise, so we want to keep him as healthy as possible. But man, that first drive was so fun. Even like the incompletion on the first pass where he overthrew the ball to Austin Eckler, I was like, okay, he probably nervous. But even that just got me like on the edge of my seat, right? Because we have a young quarterback that we're all excited about. So man, JD5, I'm just excited for him. I can't wait to hear his press conference. You guys know I'm going to upload a video on that. Cannot wait to hear what he says in his press conference after his first game. But, bro, moving on to the defensive side of the ball before we go to the second team, Emmanuel Forbes is trash. I said this last year when we drafted him. I did not want him. Y'all were on my head. Juan, give him a chance. You don't know what you're talking about. Forbes is good. Good pick this, good pick that. He's going to put on some weight. Bro, he's trash, bro. My man's got done in by a third stringer, cuz. He ain't even doing no move. It was a fade ball, mano-y-mano, and somehow he got beat. Blood is trash. And we're going to be in a world of trouble. I can just see it right now, this secondary. If Dan Quinn and Joe Witt Jr. can't turn the secondary around, like, because their magical ways of coaching defense and how they turn recent secondaries into elites, Dallas, Seattle, Atlanta, like, if he can't do that here, I don't even know if I'm going to be mad at him, because the talent that we have is just horrible. Sam Still, Quan Martin are really like my only guys that I'm like, all right, I think we got something. But like Mike Davis, veteran, not really gonna be here too long. Forbes, trash. St. Juice, love St. Juice, but I don't know if he's gonna be here any much longer. Like, we only got Quan and Sam Still really to build around. Percy Butler, yeah. Okay, Derek Forrest, yeah. Jeremy Chin, hopefully he could get re-signed, if he has a good year. Forbes is bad, bro. I've said it year in and year out. I still stand on that. I want him to be good, but I just do not see it. I really don't. It's not like I'm harping on him because I want him to be bad. He's on my favorite team. I have to say that year in, year out. Anytime I make a bad video about somebody, I want them to be good because they're on my favorite team. But, bro, you can't be out here getting cooked by third stringers, cuz. The kicking, it scares me. It scares me, and I told you guys this headed into this preseason, that I feel like we regret signing or releasing or letting Joey Slye walk. Now, again, I get it. We did not think Brandon McManus' situation was going to be this serious, but I feel like you should have did your due diligence on what could potentially have followed him, and this could have been a possibility and could have been avoided if you kept Joey Slye. But now, no Joey Slye, no Brandon McManus. You're stuck with Riley Patterson and Ahmad Ramaz, or whatever you say his name. And this dude, Riley Patterson, missed a 39-yarder, clanked off the upright. Ahmad barely made a 41-yarder. It's going to be scary. I'm telling you, if we don't figure this out now, we're going to be down another Chris Blewett year. We're going to be down another Chris Blewett year. So we better figure this out now while we can. Olamide Zaccheaus, he's making this roster. I think he's your punt returner. Did anybody see Jamison Crowder out there? I think that lets us know all we need to know about him. I don't think he's making his roster. Olamide Zaccheaus is your punt returner. He had a couple good punt returns. He had a nice grab across the field. I believe they called it back, but he's your punt returner. He can provide a spark in the punt return game, and he's also a good slot receiver. So, Olamide Zaccheaus is making this football team. He's probably your third or fourth receiver behind De'Ami Brown or in front of De'Ami Brown, and he is going to be your punt returner. Your kick returner, I think I'm going to say Byron Pringle or Kazman Allen. One of those two guys may get it. But your punt returner, Olamide Zaccheaus. It's not no one else, in my opinion. That's what I see. Tyler Owens is making his roster. I know a lot of people didn't believe so because he's a young guy and he has an uphill climb, but he's making this roster. Your best way of making this roster is special teams. And he made a huge special teams play today where he smacked a dude, lit a dude up, and he was out there making plays. You want to make a plays, you want to make a roster, what does a coach always tell you? Your best way of getting on a roster is your special teams. Your best player on your team, Terry McLaurin, told you he was preparing to be one of the best gunners in football until he got the opportunity to play wide receiver. So if you want that opportunity to potentially play safety in this league, you got to start at study. And you're not just a star, you got to start somewhere, and that's special teams. And I think Tyler Owens made a good mark on his potential chance to make this roster by what he did on special teams today. Then you go over down to Chris Rodriguez. He really didn't do anything. And I was kind of like confirmed, like, yeah, he's going to make this roster, but I'm not too sure. Like, Brian Robinson, Austin Eckler blocks. But Wiley and Mick Nicholson running the ball better than Chris Rodriguez. So I'm not really sure if C-Rod is a lock how I initially thought. Then we have this note right here. I'm trying to find my notes. I don't know what I did with them. Right here. Oh, there we go. We had a false start on the scoring drive with Jaden Daniels, and that was Nick Algreedy. We can't have that. We eventually scored, but we can't have that because that is drive. As we know, that is drive killers that some of the Washington Commanders have been dealing with for years now. So hopefully we can get that nipped in the bud soon. Let's see. Virtual measuring game. I don't like it. Oh yeah, I do not like the virtual measuring game. I really don't. It's stupid to me. It takes too much time, and I just want the old way back. I want the refs to be able to call in, or I mean, come out and measure the game by its hand. Okay. Then after that, I talked about this on stream. Um, what about freaking Jahan Dotson playing so late in the first half? Like all the ones was out of the game. Even Olamide Zaccheaus was out of the game, and Jahan Dotson was still in there late second half. And on the pass that he caught, he bobbled it. So I'm not sure if he's dealing with lack of confidence. He could have had a touchdown, but the guy was tugging on his jersey. But for whatever reason, they didn't call holding. But yeah, Jahan was out there late in the second quarter. I don't know. Maybe I'm reaching, but maybe it is something there. I don't know. It's very weird. I want to take a quick second to pause in today's action and let you guys know about today's sponsor, SeatGeek. Do you want to go to a Watch the Commanders game or a live event? Well, SeatGeek is the place for you. And right now, you can punch in Juan Gotti promo code on SeatGeek to get $20 off your first purchase. Or let's say you already bought your tickets and you want to pay for parking. And you know parking is expensive. Well, use that same promo code to get $20 off your parking. I'm telling you, use it while you can and strike while the iron is hot. Alrighty, y'all, welcome back in. Command Extra post-game show number 240-303-2936. You can call in, leave a voicemail, and you will be featured on the next episode of the Command Extra post-game show. But I pretty much covered it all. Jaden Daniels looked good. Brian Robinson looked good. Tyler Owens looks good. Defensively, I still am worried about that secondary. Kicking awful. The run defense was pretty trash. Like, we were getting gashed pretty much. And that's the no-no. I understand we didn't have Jonathan Allen or Deron Payne, but dang, you know what I'm saying? Jamin Davis was in the game super late. I don't know if y'all caught that because I was like, wait, did Jamin play today? And then when I was cleaning up, I randomly just heard Jamin Davis' name. So I was like, oh, and it was like fourth quarter. So I'm like, what the heck? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, y'all, that's all I have for us right now. I'm going to watch the game back and see if there's anything that I missed that I want to bring back up later this week. But you guys focus on calling into the Command Extra post game show 240-303-2936, and I am live streaming on Twitch, ladies and gentlemen. I am on Twitch with the game. So if you were looking for me today, I was over on Twitch. It's Chewy IRL. That link is down below in the description, and that is where I'm going to be for this season streaming the games. Come join me and come watch the Washington Commanders game with me and join the Discord. It's going to be a little ad about that coming up here shortly. But with that been out the way, y'all have a blessed one. Stay safe. Be easy. Peace. What's up, y'all? It's your man Juan Gotti here, jumping in to interrupt the video for a second. I am going to be live streaming the game starting tomorrow when we face the New York Jets in the opener preseason. I'm going to be live on Twitch at Chewy IRL. The link is down below in the description and in the pinned comment. So please follow me on Twitch and come watch the games with me over there. So don't freak out and be like, Juan's not streaming no more. I am. I'm just over on Twitch where we can be much more free and much more